So Tank is too small to be great. He's just too small to be great. He's too small to ask anything of him to be great. 135 is going to be his ceiling. He'll never be anything better than a 135 pounder. He'll probably never become undisputed at 135. And so don't ask for any, let's just stop the nonsense about Tank being a 140 pounder natural, even 147. That's crazy if you're a Tank fan like that. That's crazy. Now, and I'm gonna tell you about a couple of things here in a minute. But first, if you're new here, thank you for stopping in. Consider subscribing, liking, and share this video. And if you're an older subscriber that's been here from the beginning, thank you for supporting me continuously and helping try to build a small community a little bit at a time. Now, listen, the nonsense that Tank is. I mean, obviously he's a natural 135. He can comfortably make a 135 pounder. That's not the point. The point is that all his challenges have come and gone, right? We're at the point now where Shakur has problems with his hands. So we're looking at a Shakur that might not be the best Shakur that was 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. It's just the truth. And I mean, aside from that, who's left, right? To make a fight at 135. You got everybody up north from 140 where he fought before. Now listen, everybody keeps saying he's too small, man. This is this third division or quasi fourth division. Oh man, like you can't expect him. He's not a crazy. These guys gonna come in crazy. These weight bullies, man. Like there's these weight bullies, man. They come in, they should fight closer to your walk around weight. Walk around weight. I'm gonna touch that up in a minute. But first, I'm gonna tell you this: Floyd Mayweather, only about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, maybe taller than Tank. Never came in heavier than any of his opponents. Even when he was at 154 versus Cotto, never came in heavier. 3-4 pounds lighter on the weigh-in. So, Manny Pacquiao, same exact height and body dimensions as Tank. They're literally the same height, almost same damn structure, almost damn middleweight. He was fighting almost at middleweight. Now you're gonna say, oh, Manny was roided up. You can't prove that. Nothing was ever proven. Nothing ever came out. I know Floyd made the allegation, but Floyd was using bags. So what was in those bags? We don't know. So we can speculate all day long about steroid use and all of that, or performance enhancing drugs, I should rather say, because steroids and boxing usually don't go hand in hand, because steroids make you run hot. You don't want to run hot in a boxing match. You need a SARM or something else for long wind, muscle recovery, things like that. So now you have Mosley coming up to 147, 154. I mean, you got all these smaller guys doing it throughout history. And then you're telling me that Tank can't go 5 pounds north to try to make a Teofimo fight? You're telling me nobody's going to watch a Teofimo fight? You're telling me that Teofimo with a resume much better than Tank's? It's not a viable fight. It's a fight that no one's going to watch. A fight that means nothing. Teofimo beat Lomachenko when Lomachenko was closer to his peak prime. Beat him in a close fight. Comey knocked him out. Nakatani beat him. Lost to Kambosos. I think he overlooked Kambosos. Looked crazy against, yeah, you know that guy. He didn't look that good against that guy. Put it down in the comments down below. I can't think of his name. Nobody ever looks good against that guy. But she should have looked better. You telling me that Teo and Tank is not a fight no one will watch? It does nothing for his legacy? Wow. Mario Barrio does, right? At 140. With a weight clause. That doesn't matter? Okay. Devin Haney at 140 would have never done nothing for him. Former undisputed champ at 140. I mean, at 135. That would have done nothing for his brand. Champion at 140. Nothing. If he would have got to him before Ryan did, that would have been nothing in his cap. Because I believe that he would have done what Ryan did, but worse. He would have laid him out of sleep. That's what would have happened. And that would have been, he would have been the first guy to do so. Would have had an undisputed champ under his belt like Teo does. Ups his resume as an all-time great, or at least trying to get there. So no, that doesn't work. A rematch with Ryan, that doesn't work. Although Ryan's rematch might be like more closer to 147 or 145 than 140. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So no. Let's address the fact that people are saying, well, you got to fight closer to your walk-around weight. Stop being a weight bully, man. Okay. The video on my channel, go look for it. Showbiz has done some, and Fanon, I think, has done it. Maybe. I'm not sure if Fanon has. I know Ego has. More than likely. I might be mixing up the channels. But you can see where, on stage, as they're weighing in, people are asking questions about Tank's walk around weight, and some idiot said 125. He's like, "What, are you stupid?" No, he walks around 160. So by logic, his natural weight should be 154. If you're gonna say fight closer to your walk around weight, right? 54, 147. That's your natural weight class. So what you're really saying is that Tank is shrinking down on 135 if he walks around on 160, balloons back up, and then weight bullies everybody else. Then really the weight bully is Tank. It just, people need to make sense of things. Why would you not want greatness for your favorite fighter? I always wanted Tito Trinidad to fight everybody because I believed in him so much, and I was dead scared every time he did. Every time he stepped in there with Obakar, I was like, oh, shit. With Will and Joppy, I'm like, man, he too big, but fuck it, let's go. Yuri Boy Compass, I never heard of him at that point. Boy, he got 55, he got 50 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time, Oscar, damn. Every time he stepped up, I always had a worry in my stomach. We found out what his ceiling was. It still doesn't make me not like Tito Trinidad the most. He's my favorite fighter of all time. Roy Jones second, Manny Pacquiao third. That's just the way it goes. Manny Pacquiao. That man, he fought in 3 different decades, but about to fight in 4 probably. Like, he fought everyone under the sun multiple times. Has 98 losses. You think anybody's saying he's not an all-time great? Like, he's one of the greatest to ever have walked the face of the earth? With 302 losses? I mean, that is he's Manny the Pac-Man Pacquiao. No, back on the island, it's not legal in the States, and you know, you animal lovers, I understand. But my culture, we have a thing, you know, we have a little bit of a, you know, rooster fight, chicken fight type things, right? When my great grandfather thought he had the best one, he didn't care who it was. He wanted all the smoke with it, right? And he wanted all the smoke too, don't get it wrong. But what I'm saying is, that as a trainer of something that is a combatant, you want to put your fight against the best there is. And you look for that. The fact that his trainer ain't pushing for him to get these fights, like, yo, I want to see if my training is good. Like, let's go. It's me as a trainer versus that trainer and his prospect and his champ. How I don't want that. You got a bunch of guys sitting in their living rooms who never gonna meet Tank, and if he did meet him, he probably just snub you in the street. Talking about, oh man, Tank, oh no, gotta save Tank. Making excuses for Tank. So much so that Tank's believing this. He's hearing the loudest, which is the few, because Soap is at a poll where 10,000 people say he ain't small. 85% of 10,000 say nah, he good. I don't get it. You don't believe in his IQ, his head movement, hit the weight. The way he kind of just watches you from afar, probes the jab out there, hangs it out a little bit, you know, tries you with his counters a little bit, moves back, steps in, steps out, see how you react, feints you, see how you react to a feint, to see how he's going to go get it. You don't believe in none of that he does? You don't think that he's good enough to do those things? That's crazy, man. Because if I'm not a Tank fan per se, I just like to watch him fight, right? I acknowledge he's a hell of a fucking talent. But the fact that you don't, as a as a fanatical fan, don't want to see him against the very best at a higher weight class, closer to his natural walk-around weight, is bananas and crazy and all the words that you want to say. But let me know that in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think that he should stay at 135 and never achieve ultimate greatness, even in a loss? Or you think that he's already a Hall of Famer, fighting the guys he's fighting at 135? Leave the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.